Grievances are one of the most difficult things that businesses have to cope with, and frankly, more often than not, they get it wrong. You've got basically two approaches you can take to a grievance. The first is a non-judgmental approach. Basically, you focus on the outcome that the member of staff wants. So you effectively start by saying, well, look, what is it you want to achieve here? Very often, the member of staff says, look, all I want is an apology, or all I want is for this to stop. In which case, if you think it's right, give the apology. The alternative approach is a much more detailed fact-finding approach. And that is really, you look into the grievance, you take statements from people, and then you come back to the member of staff with your decision. I think the most important thing you have to remember in any grievance process is be fair. It's about judging the grievance on its merits, and if you're in the wrong, say so and apologise. There's no point trying to jump through hoops to establish some artificial answer that is never ever going to satisfy them. Here are a number of useful hints or guides for dealing with grievances. Most importantly, deal with them quickly. There's nothing worse than a grievance dragging on. Secondly, make sure you deal with them confidentially. If an employee's come to you with a sensitive concern, they don't want it broadcast through the workplace, and actually if you do broadcast it through the workplace, that itself can be a breach of contract. Thirdly, you really don't need to tell them or show them your detailed investigations, but you do need to explain the outcome fairly and clearly. Finally, you need to record the outcome of the grievance and confirm it to them in writing. They also have a right of appeal, so you have to advise them of that right of appeal, and whoever hears the appeal needs to be your line manager or somewhat higher in the hierarchy than you. Therefore, if you're the boss, you can't hear the first stage grievance, you have to hear the appeal.